So every Mother's Day, we celebrate the people who are wanting to become mothers and are having a more difficult time doing that. Rather than saying how, because we are super grateful to be mothers, but we always want to make sure that we're trying to do our best to support the people that who are walking on this journey right now.
Mother's Day for 13 years was the worst day of the year for me. It was the worst day ever. It was the day that I was reminded of all of my babies in heaven. It was the day I was reminded that my body as a woman wasn't doing its job. It was the day I was reminded of letting down everybody in our family. It was the day I was reminded of letting down my husband. It was the day I was reminded of every single ounce of just tragedy. It was Mother's Day for 13 years was the worst day ever. And it came with the guilt of that. Pull your shit together and celebrate your mom. How awful of you to be sitting here feeling, guilt or, feeling down for yourself when you should be out celebrating your mom because she's the best mom ever. Or your mother-in-law, she's the best mother-in-law ever. Or my girlfriends who are parents or who are moms, or my sister-in-law who's the best mom ever. It came with a lot of guilt for not being able to suck it up and be there for them. And it came with just the sadness that is indescribable. And so now being a mom, that feeling doesn't go away. It's weird because I'm a mom on Mother's Day. I woke up pregnant on Mother's Day, and it's it didn't even feel real, and all I could really feel was still that despair, still that feeling of heartache. And even waking up as a mom on Mother's Day, it was amazing because I had my little baby and I have my awesome kid, big kid now, but it's still every Mother's Day is the saddest day of the year for me because 13 years doesn't just all of a sudden get better. This journey stays with you for a lifetime. It stays with you forever. It stays with you when you wake up on Mother's Day and know that, you're lucky because you have your beautiful children, but there is someone out there who isn't getting out of bed today because it's the worst day of their life. And you know what? I get it. I get it. The year before we were blessed with Ava, I couldn't celebrate Mother's Day. I just couldn't. And you girls know me, I will be there for you. I did for 13 years. I could be there, even though I would go through my awful things. I could suck it up and be there. But that day I couldn't. I couldn't be there for my mom. Couldn't be there for my mother-in-law. Couldn't be there for my sister-in-law. I may have texted you guys. Sorry, now I'm feeling really emotional.
That's okay. You don't have to, that's our story too, is that you do not have to be there. If you just need to put the covers over your head and just count those 24 hours down until Mother's Day is over, then that's fine.
And that's exactly it. That's exactly why we're here talking about this today, is to let that one person who might see any little bit of our conversation know that it's okay. And you know what? The people who love you will still love you. And the people who you are allowing to know your journey, they get it. And nobody is gonna be upset with you for not sucking it up and being there. And
if there's anybody who is like that, they don't deserve to be in your life.
For me, Mother's Day wasn't as emotional as yours. But when I think about what you're saying, and when I think about what I wish I could have done for myself, and I think in that moment on Mother's Day, or any day for that matter, when you're going through this journey, is give yourself the grace. Give yourself the grace to feel how you feel. Give yourself the grace to be really pissed off, really sad, really happy. Give yourself the grace to just feel what you're feeling. Because I sucked it up for so many years. Just, I'm gonna get pregnant. What's the next step? IVF, this is what we're doing. Okay, next appointment, next ultrasound, next blood draw.
It's like a checklist.
All of those things.
It's
All
a
of
checklist of
yeah.
all the things I'm gonna do it, gonna do it, gonna do it, gonna do it, gonna do it.
Gonna do it. Pregnancy, same thing. Shut down, whatever. But also, that's okay, because that's how we're getting through it. That's how we're surviving it. So to give ourselves the grace to be unemotional, or be emotional, or be sad, or be isolated in a healthy way, if you feel like that's what you need. Like, if you don't feel like you're ready to reach out or to text on Mother's Day, that's okay, because give yourself the grace to be able to do that. And that's something I wish I would have done a little earlier on in my journey, because it's maybe not easier, but.
And for those people out there who maybe don't have a group of girls like we do,
Call us.
Yeah. We're happy to chat. Yeah, happy to chat about our stories, but
There's other people out there
that
are experiencing something very similar.
And I think one of the things that, like, after the first miscarriage before EJ, it was, why were you out of work? You okay? You feeling better? And you're just like, yeah, I had a miscarriage. Oh, I had a miscarriage too. Oh, I had a miscarriage too. Oh, I had a miscarriage too. And you're like, at first you're like, oh, this is very normal. Like, oh, I feel okay about it. And then it's like, it's okay, you'll get pregnant again. It's okay, you'll get pregnant again. It's okay, I had one miscarriage and I had like 3 more babies.
Or when they tell you to stop trying.
Oh,
yeah. And it's
just stop trying.
Stop trying.
Take a vacation.
Yeah.
Just get really drunk.
As soon as you stop trying, you'll totally get pregnant. And it's that, like, I want to normalize it, but I don't want to normalize it. And I don't know maybe like the correct way to like say this, but it's like, I want people to know, like, everybody has been, like, we have been in your shoes, like, we know how you feel, but don't discount your feelings. Own those feelings, feel them, reach out to your girlfriends, reach out to support groups, do whatever you can.
Professional help.
Professional help.
If you need
Definitely.
Wine.
it. Yeah.